What's up guys, ModelBuses98 here, and yes, it's quite a different review today. Nonetheless, a very popular vehicle. This review is a review of the Corgi OM46610A new Routemaster for London. Now, this is in a very popular livery actually, though there are some slight differences that you may not see on the usual Routemaster seen around London a lot. So, firstly, it's got the very popular and common Corgi box, which is, while it's quite smart, I prefer the uniformness of Creative Master Northcord models because they're easier to fit inside a collection because these are sort of slanted. Nevertheless, it's still good, and I like the way there are a lot of viewing angles of the vehicle even without bringing it out of its outer card. Now, I've reviewed older Corgi models, but as you can see, this is pretty much the same story. Screws holding it down, so I can't take it off the base. However, that shouldn't really be a problem. Now, how you take these off, or at least I find, is you have to push that in, and there you have the model itself. So if we put the box aside, I can do a 360-degree spin of the model. So, this bus is serving Route 11, and this is the A version. I also have the B version, but the A version serves Liverpool Street. And this is indeed LTZ 1059. Apologies, my camera does not focus incredibly well. It's not even a camera, really. But you should be able to see the model. There we go. LT59, which is one of the very early ones. I think it's quite, a slightly older one. So, now that you've seen a 360-degree turn, I shall show you the model itself in all its glory. So, as mentioned, this bus is serving Route 11 to Liverpool Street. Just position it so I can show you. It's very well detailed, and this is one of the Corgi versions where the rear door is just shut, as you can see. Very realistic detailing. I'm enjoying looking at it as much as in the video. The only thing I would say they could have improved slightly is the wheels. There's nothing wrong with the wheels, but Northcord do a much better job on the wheels, especially on some of their newer models. Especially on their newest Enviro 400s. Those are extremely realistic. They still make a good effort though, so I'm not going to criticise that. And we'll just zoom in slightly. This bit is always the bit where I knock the camera, so I'm really sorry about that. Right. Let's zoom. There we go. Now the lights are incredibly realistic for starters. Go ahead London General, so not London Central. Never got the difference, or at least I used to understand the difference, but now I don't because there's barely any difference between them. As you can see, there's buses. And as I said, the rear door is very, very realistic. Now, the rear of the vehicle is very realistic. As you can see, 11. I believe they've made several vehicles modelling Route 11, including ranging from older RMLs to Corgi Geminis, and of course this model, which has also been made in the older London General livery. Which, while I wasn't a massive fan of that model was nice to see. There you have it. absolutely brilliant. And that brings us into conclusion on this model. So, in conclusion, is this model worth buying? Well, I would definitely say so. It's in a very popular livery. It's got, there's just one thing actually I haven't mentioned, and that is the great advertisements on the side. Zoopla, these were quite popular in London from about 2013 to 2014. Very nice stuff. I'm glad they're including adverts, because usually you have to add adverts to these vehicles, and it makes them slightly more unique, I would say. So as I said, definitely a model to get if you haven't got it already. 10 out of 10, certainly. Although I can't say all Corgi models are 10 out of 10, this one's most certainly 10 out of 10 for me. Thank you for subscribing, and I would ask you, if you liked this video, let me know what you liked about it in the comment section. And I noticed we hit 900 subscribers, which is brilliant. So thank you very much for that. I'll be back again with more Model Bus reviews soon, but until then, hang on, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.